Hey everyone, Shabba Gamer here, and we are back with some more of the Gibraltar Challenge in an episode which should really end with us getting through to the Europa League group stage, the Europa League knockout stage, I say. AK can still catch us up points-wise, but they're 15 goals behind, thankfully, because of our hard work against Steaua Bucharest. So we should be okay if we lose against Dortmund and AEK win, but I'd be much more happier when we finish this episode and know for sure. Of course, we are going to start this first with a game away at Gibraltar Phoenix and then get straight into that home game against Dortmund. So without further ado, let's get straight into that match against Gibraltar Phoenix. And here we go, and as you can see, we are massive favourites. Gibraltar Phoenix have managed to scrape 5 points from 7 games, which does leave them inside the relegation playoff place, which is not where they want to be right now. Glasses United have had a fantastic start to the season. 7 wins and 1 draw from their first 8 games. That's really, really good. And they're on 22 points now, and they're actually 12 points ahead of Cannons. I think it's clearly obvious that we're going to win the league, but Glasses look like they're going to really dominate that second position this season, which is good to see that somebody is really stepping up and starting to take control of the rest of the league, and hopefully that's going to mean that Glasses do a bit better in Europe. So let's have a quick look at what Glasses are doing in Europe. I think they got knocked out, did they? Oh no, they're in the... I don't... Oh, that was embarrassing, wasn't it? Sorry. I just realised I went to our schedule, not theirs. So they were in the... They got knocked out in the first round of the Europa League to some random club I've never heard of, 6-0 on aggregate. So they're not doing too well, are they? But they've done well so far. They've barely conceded a goal in a long time as well. They had that 1 draw against Britannia. Apart from that, they've won every single game without conceding a single goal. So they've done very, very well. Thomas Carter scoring quite a few goals by the looks of it as well. So Glasses look like they're going to be a force to be reckoned with this year. And I wonder if anyone else is going to catch them up or whether this is just form for them. But anyway, enough about Glasses. Let's have a look at us. They've got Nuristani up front, a player who started the game at our club, young. I think he was Danish at the beginning. Apart from that, I don't really recognise anybody else from their team. What are we going with? We're going with Tarasov in goal. Still Ramito is still out injured. Loran is going to come into centre-back, one of our young players we brought in the summer. He's getting better. He's getting better. He's getting there. Jared Madison comes back in at centre-back as well. Young American player. We've had him for a few seasons now. Alongside them we have Nick Carlton, who's still unhappy. Pleased to have been promised the club's position in world football will be improved. And we are doing that. We are improving our status, but is that why he's unhappy? Because he wants to be playing for a bigger club. Wants to move to a bigger club. Had too many promises broken. Okay. He's had too many promises broken about wanting to leave, but I can't help if no one's bidding the money for him, can I? Anders Berger comes in at defensive midfield, is still getting better and better, and it's just, I love him. I think he's a great player. Sergio Tundi comes in, he's going to play centre midfield for this game. He can play there, he's quite good there, as well as he is he natural there as well? Yeah, he's natural in quite a few positions actually, isn't he? He's a wonder player, this Sergio Tundi. Alongside him we have Adama Jeje, a player who's really come into it this season. He's had a few games and done really, really well for us, so I still want to just keep building him up and becoming better and better and better. Attacking left midfield, we have Bobby Jones, who's done quite well in the last couple of episodes in attacking left midfield as well. Really come out of nowhere, really. He's been knocking around for a while, but we've not really used him a lot. Martin Hernandez, one of the Argentinian players we brought in the summer. His stats are getting better as well. He's much more of a utility player, that's the main reason I brought him. And then up front we have Chow. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, I'm just making it up. And alongside him we have Andre, who we brought a few episodes back, who's really been... a really class player since we brought him in, actually. I'm really pleased with Andrew. He's wanted already. Who's he wanted by? He's wanted by Sport. Just Sport in general. Sport love him. Anyway, let's have a quick look and see. Yep, nothing else to sort out. We can go straight into the game now. Been given a lot of credit recently. Got there and showed them why. And yeah, let's get straight into this. Now there is, I've mentioned it a few times now, there's a slight bug on this game, isn't there? Where obviously everybody's sharing the same stadium. However... it seems that only some of the clubs seem to have the increase going on. I don't know why. I don't know if once it's finished, everyone's going to get the same size stand at the back or what. But at the moment, it's only showing the improvement happening against some teams and not others. So that's quite a weird one. That I don't quite know why that's happening. Hernandez is ball in. Chow's there. Andre gets a hold of it. Plays it back out. It's been picked up by Broga. Cut it into JJ to Hernandez, who is still onside. Plays it back out to Broga. Out to Etundi. What can he do now? Tries to bring it forward. Loses it to Edu. And then Broga gets taken up by Dave Johnson. And now Etundi's going to have a chance to hit this free kick. He puts it across to Madison. I thought Etundi was going to go for goal there. Madison's ball. That was a bit poor, that was. I'm disappointed with that. Disappointed with that one. And now they're on the attack then. Come on, get the ball back. So far, Gibraltar Phoenix doing okay in this game. Now Broga does get the ball back. Starts to bring it forward. Sees the run of Chow. And Chow sees... Oh, he sees the post. I thought he was going to see the back of the net there for a second. And we're 10 minutes in. We've had 3 shots, 1 on target, which we're dominating really. Gibraltar Phoenix have more of the possession. This seems to happen quite a lot though. Our opposition always seems to get a lot of the possession, but they're just not very good with the possession. I think everyone just tries to get the ball and hold on to it and just stop us from attacking basically. If they've got the ball, then we can't attack them essentially. We're 26 minutes in and so far it's been quite an even game actually. A lot of the games are even-ish. It's just the fact that we have the players that can take opportunities where other clubs don't have those players. Of course, we want to win this because if we don't win this, we'll end up on the same amount of points as Glasses. Which is not a bad thing. They're doing very well, Glasses United, actually. And it's 0-0 at half-time. I can't remember the last time we went out at half-time at 0-0. So let's tell them that their performance was disappointing. A lot of the players are looking very nervous as well. I don't know... so I'm going to say we could change a few players around, but the players we've got on the pitch are very, very good players. I don't know why they're not doing very well, to tell the truth. Oh, Atundi's having a cracking game on 7.7. Apart from him, everyone's struggling a bit. So here we go into the second half now. Broga plays it. I think it's going to be a case of once we get one, the floodgates will open as normal. It's just a case of getting that first one. And I think we might have to bring Andreff at some point because he's not having a very good game at all. He's a 6.4 rating at the moment. Maybe Tomic might be a good one to bring on. Just to try and use his height maybe. Here comes the goal kick from Halliday. I'll tell you what, the stadium's empty for this one, isn't it really? I think the away stand is pretty much full, but for the home stand there's 2, 3, 4 people. It's not very good when I can count how many people are in one stand, is it? Tundi to JJ. Come on. Get that one goal. Just get in the lead. I don't think they'll score. Andre does get there. And oh my god, he's put it over. Come on. Yeah, Andre, you're coming off, mate. That was just... that's the end of you now. And we're going to bring on Tomic as a... Is he okay at that? We're going to bring him on as a target man. Support. That's his best position. No one else really that can change things around. There's no one else really that attacking on there, is there? Frank Banning's there as well. We might have to bring him on at some point. But I'm disappointed so far with this. This has not been very good at all. Should we go attacking? Just want to get that one goal. We get that one goal, I'll be happy then. We can sit back and we can relax on it then. But 11 shots, 2 on target. That's a terrible return. So we do have a highlight now. What are we going to get from this one? Atundi. Forward to JJ. Into Tomic. Tomic sees the run of Chow. Chow is out wide, but he does put it in the back of the net. And we are leading 1-0. Thank God for that. I was starting to get worried there for a second. And Tomic just come on the pitch, linking up quite nicely with Chow. I thought Atundi's pass had gone a bit wayward, but JJ found Tomic, and even Tomic's pass wasn't fantastic, but Chow from that tight angle still managed to blast it into the back of the net, and we do lead 1-0. Oh, I feel a bit better now. We need to get a few goals in this match because we don't know how many goals we're going to get, if any, against Dortmund. Might as well get a few goals in. We don't want to get an episode with no goals at all, do we? That'd be disappointing. Is that going to be it then? Just that 1-0 win? There's another highlight here. Chow, can we make it a bit more convincing on paper? The Tundi into Jones, back to Broga. Broga takes the shot, it's off the crossbar. Tomic, saved by Halliday, and then Tomic puts it in at the second time of asking. And it is 2-0, which is probably a little bit nicer than it probably should be for us, to tell the truth. In fairness, we should win this game. It's very much on paper we're the stronger team, and sort of no doubt about it, but still, you'd expect a little bit better, wouldn't you, really? It's not a very good throw in there at all, is it, from them? And there we go, 2-0 win against Gibraltar Phoenix. Very happy about that. It was a tricky game, don't get me wrong. Apparently we can be pleased with what we've done, apparently. So let's say calm and say I'm very happy with the result and how you played. We'll go for that for this one. And that does put us back up to, well, we're still in second place, of course. But we do have a game in hand on Glasses, who are top. So Glasses look to me like they're definitely going to finish second. They're already 22 points ahead of third and fourth. So Glasses are looking very, very good this season. And here we go with that home game against Dortmund. And if injuries weren't bad enough for us, now we also have suspensions. Renato Evola and Luis Cabrera are both suspended for this game, which makes things a little bit more difficult for us, doesn't it, really? So we have 30-1 to win this one at home, which is a bit disappointing. But like I said, as long as there's not a 15-goal switch here between ourselves and AEK Athens, we should be okay. And if Stow were to get a draw or a win over AEK Athens, that'd be even better for us. But I'd rather do it on our own terms. So have they got anyone? They've got Ryan Gould in midfield. How old is he now? He is 30 years of old, the Scottish player. 93 caps for Scotland. That's pretty good, isn't it? Who else they got? Anyone else I recognise? Mario Götze, of course, at attacking central midfield. 34-year-old German. Loran, who was their key player in the last game, is on the bench for this one, which is pretty good. And as is Kuki. So we have gone for, of course, our dodgy, random, greyed-out goalkeeper Sanchez in goal. On the left-hand side, we have Jared Murphy. He's played 71 games for us now. That's pretty impressive. He's getting there. Has he played for the national side yet? He has played for Australia now, so okay then. So if someone were to come in for him, you know, if we've still got Evola, but Evola wants to leave as well. Obef Betinho into centre-back. Surprised this guy doesn't want to leave it yet. It seems to be a lot of players should be interested in him. Simplice McKendy, the young Belgian centre-back, alongside him. Stefan Dammer in at right-back, whose stats are going right down for. I can't tell you why that's happening. Just happens every now and again, doesn't it? Chris Morgan is playing alongside Anders Broger, who's been here since the age of 16 years old. So he's really improved so much. I might try and find a few more 16-year-olds, and well, it's so random. We took on so many and released so many, but we found one sort of a star of the bunch. Sergio Tundi's going to be playing central midfield for this one. He probably is better on that attacking right position because of his crossing ability is fantastic, but we're going to play him in there instead. Finbed is back. He's by no means ready, but he's back. 88 physical condition, 68% match sharpness. He's not going to last the entire match, but it's good for him to get a run out. AD Day on the right-hand side wants to leave if Huddersfield come in for a bid. I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but apparently Aston Villa are interested now as well. And then up front we have got Joe Stevens, who again is not 100% fit because he's been injured of recent as well. So we're struggling a little bit, I must admit. But we are going to try and hold on to this one. If we can scrape a point here against Dortmund, then we'll definitely go through. If AEK don't win, then we'll definitely go through. And if there's not a 15-goal swing between this game and the other game, then we'll definitely go through. So as long as we don't lose here like 7-0 and AEK don't win 7-0, we should be okay. That's a little bit. Let's just tell him. Let's tell him this. Let's avenge. Go out there and express yourselves. Let's do that. I don't want to put too much pressure on them that makes them unhappy, but at the same time, I want to try and G them up at the same time. It's a tricky one. But if we can hold this at a 0-0 draw, we have gone to a slightly more structured style of play rather than the fluid style we normally go for. So you never know our luck. And so far, 8 minutes in, we're still at 0-0, which is pretty good. 10 minutes in, still at 0-0. This is going to be a countdown, this match, really, isn't it? Just Steaua Bucharest have scored against AK Athens. Excellent. Excellent. We could get away with this one without having to rely on goal difference. That'd be fantastic if we did. We're still at 0-0 as well, which is even better. They have a majority of the possession. They've had a few shots as well. How they haven't scored against that dodgy goalkeeper, I've got no idea. James Sanchez. So 23 minutes in and still we managed to hold this one at 0-0. We've even had a shot ourselves now as well. The half an hour mark. Still a single highlight this first half yet, and that's tell the truth, I'm sort of happy about that, because if there's no highlights then we can't concede goals. That's the big thing, isn't it? So I do apologise if you can hear a lot of loud cars going past. I've got my windows open because it's so really hot today. Looks like we're going to get through to half time at 0-0, and I think AK Athens are still losing 1-0 to Steaua Bucharest as well. I don't know how Steaua have gone so badly in this competition. They've got Lucas Moira. And they're 2-0 up, Steaua. We're looking fine here, you know. We're looking fine. We're 0-0 against Dortmund and Steaua winning 2-0. We are looking like we're going to go through this on points rather than having to rely on goal difference. So let's tell them... Can I prove a point? Let's be passionate about it now. Seems to have motivated a couple of players. It's motivated the centre-backs at least anyway. So if we can just hold on now. So they brought on Loran. They must have brought him on at half-time. If we can just hold on now for another 45 minutes, then no matter what happens, even if AEK come back and get a draw or a win against Steaua Bucharest, which they're going to need to score 3 goals in the second half if they are, then we're going to be through either way. And I'd love to get a draw against Dortmund as well. It'd be pretty nice. Good way to help boost us up a little bit. Get some more confidence into the players in a game where we were 30-1 to win. But then again, remember last year we defeated Barcelona here last year. So there's no sky's the limit really, isn't it? Nothing's holding us back. 50 minutes and we are still at 0-0. Even though nearly our entire first team has been booked. So Baird, Stevens, Morgan, Broger and Murphy all been booked. I think it's about time we brought Baird off now, I think. He's starting to struggle a little bit. So do we bring on Hernandez, I think, for Baird? Yes. I think we do. Anyone else? No, I think that's about it for now. We'll leave it as is for now then. But Baird's done well to come back and get an hour against Dortmund here. Sanchez with a goal kick on the hour mark, and it's gone up to 80 day. Come on, if we could score a goal here. Itundi plays it across to Hernandez. Back to Jared Murphy. Come on, guys, come on. Get a goal, that'd be amazing. Itundi into Stevens. Stevens. Still Stevens. Oh, it was a save by Carmona in goal. I thought Stevens had it then. We got a corner though, following that up. Itundi plays it in. It's going to come straight back out to him, is it? No, he heads it back into the penalty area and Ryan Gold brings it out. But we had a good chance there. Stevens did a fantastic job. And we are past the hour mark now, still at 0-0. Which is fantastic, really. So, we've got not long left now, have we? Might bring on Nick Harlton in place of Stephens. Drop back an extra centre-back and then play Atundi as a central attacking midfielder. Let's do that. Why not? Why not? Let's just try and just shore it up now. Ah, they've got an attack. They've got a highlight attack here. Götze's on the ball. We've got 5 in defence now. Hopefully we can... Oh, Dama gets the ball. And 80 Day. Hernandez. Are we on the counter-attack here? No, Götze gets the ball back. I thought we may have had a counter-attack there for a second Bergotta got the ball back. Now Ryan Gold brings it forward to Kuki. And again, cut out by Stefan Dammer. To Morgan. Maybe we have got a counter-attack here. Hernandez. There's not a lot of ahead of him to really pass it to. So just holding the ball up, really just stood there. And he was allowed to stand there for a good few seconds, but he probably should have passed it a lot quicker than that because he lost it now. Ryan Gold brings it forward. Kuki plays it out wide to Saidi. Takes it past Murphy. Into a crossing position. Oh, and Kuki puts it in. 1-0 down. We did so well to last for 75 minutes as well, though. That's a shame, that is. That's a real shame. We're doing so well there as well. Murphy just got run past like it was nothing. And then how we've got 3 centre-backs and no one managed to get in the way of that cross. It was a low cross where we're even in the air. There was no real danger to it, was there? Stefan Dammer now. Are we gonna return this straight away? Tundi. Into 80 Day. Oh, he's lost it. Oh, if he just played that ball a little bit earlier. If he played that ball across to the left attacking midfielder, Hernandez, we could have had a goal there. Looks like ever since we've gone more defensive, we look to be in more trouble. Kuki just running straight through everybody here. Plays it back to De Groot, who plays it out wide to Ryan Gold. Back inside to Lenisink. Something like that anyway. Kuki's really turned this game around since they brought him on. Ah, look at that. Oh, yeah. Since they brought on Kuki, he's completely turned the game around for them, really. So we're going to make another substitute. We want to go to advanced tactics. Let's bring on Bustamante in place of Broga. Let's just try and get that goal. Come on, why don't we move it across? There we go. Just try and get that goal. Why not? I think we're going to be okay points-wise anyway, because I've not seen any updates of scores coming through. So let's just overload it for the last couple of minutes and see if we can just get that equaliser. You never know our luck. Then again, they have a free kick. They're going to come forward. Saidi to De Groot. Tundi gets it, and Morgan. Oh, Morgan's taking him down, and Morgan's going to get sent off here, which is going to mean he's going to end up being suspended for the knockout stage. Oh, God. Oh, well. That is a really strange formation, isn't it? But I'm going to leave it the same way it is. Don't matter, does it? Well, at least we've not conceded a ton of goals that's going to cause us any problem with goal difference. I think AEK have actually lost 2-0 to Stour. I've not seen it pop back up again with any score update. So I think we should be okay here, and we should be through into the knockout stage of the Europa League, which is something I wasn't expecting. Once again, I was not expecting to get to this point. I knew there were a few teams in here that we possibly had a chance against, but that has been such a good performance to beat Stour home and away and score a combined 15 goals against them, and then to beat AEK at home 4-1 as well, and only concede 3 goals to Dortmund over 2 games has been pretty good as well. So, you know what? I think I'm going to say unlucky. It wasn't our night. Give them all a bit of confidence, and I'm very, very happy with that. So I'm pretty sure we're through. I'm pretty sure we're through. So what I'm going to do is, I know that the actual draw for the next round is only in a few days' time, so we'll finish the episode on that. And yeah, let's go straight to that now. And here we go. And as you can see, there are some big clubs in this draw now. You've got West Ham, Sporting, Roma, Marseille, Liverpool, Napoli, Inter Milan, Dortmund, AC Milan. It's going to be a tricky. No matter who we get, I think we're going to go out. But still, Dunfermline are in there though, and we defeated Dunfermline in the Champions League last year, so you never know. Torino get Dynamo Moscow. Dnipro, how do you pronounce that, gets Villarreal. Ludogorets, a team I'd take Ludogorets. They got Inter, so at least we're not going to get Inter Milan. I'd like these as well. No, I probably wouldn't like those actually. Wolfsburg, no thank you. Gets Valencia, that's a big game, that one. Roma, no thank you. Get Lech Poznan. Inverness, I'll take Inverness. Got Dortmund. I'll definitely take Dunfermline. Got BMG. Sporting's out the way now at least. Then Europa Point, we have got Napoli. Ooh. Napoli. That's not very easy at all, is it really? Oh well, like I said, I think we're going to be going out anyway. It's just a case of we've got much further than we ever thought we ever would do. A couple of years ago, if you would have told me, I say a couple of in-game years ago, if you would have told me we would have been Champions League group stage one season and then qualifying for the Europa League knockout stage in the next, I wouldn't have believed you. So I'm really happy with what's gone on recently. Who did Liverpool get? I'm sure I saw Liverpool. There we go. Liverpool were away at Sparta Prague. So Napoli. So that's pretty going to be our next episode, I should imagine. Let's go straight into the schedule. So it's Napoli on the 18th of February. So yeah, that'll be our next episode then. So I'll come back from watch that one with you. And yeah, we'll probably come back for Cannons and Napoli. Then we'll have another episode of Glasses and Napoli. We'll probably get knocked out there. And of course I'll play all these games off camera. And of course we'll come back and let you know exactly what's going on. Of course, as always, if you have enjoyed this episode, then please do hit that like button and let me know. And of course, if you are new around here and you've enjoyed what you've seen, then please do hit that subscribe button as well. Links in the description below as well to the Europa Point Facebook and Twitter page. Go over and check them out. It really is fun to see the actual real version of this going on. And shout out to them as well, because they've been retweeting a lot of my videos, which has really helped me get some extra views. And to Links as well. I don't know how Links have found these videos, but it's great to get them retweeting a lot of my videos as well. Hopefully we can continue to grow the series and grow the channel. Anyway, I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time for that knockout Europa League game against Napoli.